What's up, everybody? Kyle R. TruAx back once again in the saddle of my minivan, White Lightning, for another edition of Golf TruAxioms. Today I want to talk a little bit about architectural apathy. Last week in my first edition I talked about architectural empathy, where we really want to try to take in consideration of where the architect was coming from when they built a certain course, and really try not to be so quick to judge. And so today, talking about architectural apathy, here I want to talk just how some design implements or characteristics to a course fail to get recognized or have little concern. And that affects the everyday golfer like you and me. You know, the golf world as it is today, there's all this arguments about it's in a bad state and rounds are down and it's too expensive, it's too time consuming. Well, if that's the case, really, I think we as the golf industry need to take a really good look at the golf course itself. What kind of architectural implements are there? What affects the golfer the most? What could make it more enjoyable? And what could help the bottom dollar, the bottom line? And especially for the golfer that can't afford the nice clubs, the really expensive green fees. I'm talking about the everyday golfer that plays municipal tracks, local courses that are affordable. And when it comes to architectural apathy, and I'll show some examples here in a little bit, it could come, you know, some people might say, well, if you're talking about the architecture, it's strictly just the architect or the superintendent. That's not the case at all. It could be from a course manager. It could be, you know, a head pro. It doesn't necessarily need to be the superintendent or the architect of that course. You know, I often wonder, do superintendents or grounds crew supervisors, do they actually play the game? Do they actually play their course? Because if they did, I wonder if they think about certain aspects or qualities to a golf course that they find that are poor or of little quality and are almost too difficult for the everyday golfer. And I hope that they do. I hope superintendents and golf pros and the powers that be play their golf courses and really take an introspective look at their golf course and wonder, how could things be better? And so that's basically where I'm coming from. How could things be better? Is there so much architectural apathy where courses rest on their laurels that, oh, their course is just fine and dandy, instead of really taking a hard look at the course itself? What kind of characteristics are they known for, and could those be better? Now here I'm just going to show a couple examples of what I'm talking about. You know, if you follow me on Twitter, I'm not a big fan of bunkers. I always feel like there's too many bunkers in this world, especially on courses where I, you know, originate in this northern Illinois area, you know, non-native sandy soil. It just doesn't make quite sense to me. I wish there was less bunkers. I wish there was more chipping areas, short grass around the greens, and less bunkers to maintain. It'd be cheaper. It'd be cheaper for the courses to uphold maintenance. I think it'd be more fun for the golfer. And as far as the better golfer, I think there's far too many fairway bunkers that are very easy to get sight lines, aiming points off. Let's make it a little bit more distracting to not have those target points with fairway bunkers. So anyway, I'm going to show you a couple examples. Here, take a look. So here's the first shot of a couple here of some bunkers at a local course. Notice all the stones and the rocks. This is literally the case at many bunkers on this course. It rained almost 5 days ago when these shots were taken, and there's no place for the water to go. The sand is turned into mud. It's not a sandy-based soil. If that's the case, something needs to be done. Reshape the bunkers, get rid of the bunkers. This is complete apathy in my opinion. Something needs to be done to remedy the situation. Now this next shot is a brand new bathroom at the corner of a really nice local course of mine. I was told that $350,000 were spent building this.
That's taxpayer money, by the way. You'll notice the nice tile, Kohler features, or fixtures, if you will. I want to know what the superintendent thought when $350,000 was spent on this bathroom. It's ridiculous. And last but not least, here's just some wear patterns from carts and foot traffic because of 2 spruce trees planted behind a green. If you don't want traffic patterns, get rid of these trees. They serve no purpose whatsoever.
And so there you go. Just a couple small examples of what I'm talking about with architectural apathy. Just little concern of what's out there on a particular golf course and what can be done to make it better and cheaper and more enjoyable for the golfer. I hope this makes sense to people. I think there's a lot of things that, you know, we as a general golfing public, if we make our a voice out there, if we have a voice, if we create a voice and continue to fight the good fight as far as making golf courses more enjoyable and yet more playable for all levels of golfers, I think the golfing world will be in a better place. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.